Hi everyone, Mrs. Bach here, and I'm going to show you how we're going to make our paper sculpture of an Asian carp like you see here. So using the paper to make a 3D object just by using paper, scissors, and a glue stick. So what you will need to get started is 2 pieces of paper. If you only have one, you can fold this in half and cut it, and then that can be your 2 pieces of paper. So one paper will be for the fish and the other paper will be for the fins. So right here is going to be for the fish. So keeping in mind that this is not a flat fish, this is a round fish that we are going to glue and have the opening here. So that's important for you to know ahead of time because of where you want to put the eyes. You could put the eyes on the side of the head. You could put both eyes up at the front, close or far apart. So the first thing I like to do is just kind of see how tight I want my fish to be rolled, which for me is about this big. So I rolled it, and then just to keep it easy, I'm going to flatten it like that. Then I know this is the top, and then this is the back, and then eventually it will be open that way. Easier for me to see where the eyes go. Then I have to decide what kind of fish eyes I'd like to do. You can make really, really big eyes or small eyes. You can make it very fancy, however you want to do it. It is your fish. I'm just going to make some big round circles for his eyes, and then smaller ones in the center for his eyes that way. Then I'm going to think about where his body is, which for me is probably about right there. So this is the top of his head. I'm going to keep referring back to this one. So that's this part here. It does go all the way around. So I'm going to open up my paper now that I have my eyes set. And I'm going to finish this line all the way to the side and all the way to the side. Then I want to put in my details that I want to decorate for my fish. So I'm just going to use the traditional scales, which is kind of like half circles or bumps, repeated over and over and over again. You can make a pattern with this. You can put in other shapes as well. But you are going to finish whatever type of design you want on your fish for the rest of the paper. So the entire part of the paper. And then you're going to outline it. So I actually already did that here. Just like that. I outlined with mine with just a black marker. You can use a black crayon if you want to. And then we're going to put it to the side. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw out 3 fins. 2 fins for the sides here, and then 1 bigger fin for the back. So to make it easier, what I did is just fold this paper in half, and I drew the back fin on this side really, really big, however you want to do it. And then I use this side for my 2 smaller fins. Again, however you want to do it. And then I outline those as well. So I have them like this. The next step we're going to do is color this in. Now you could put this together first and then color it. I find that to be quite hard to do because it is round. It's kind of difficult to color all the way around. So I personally recommend you to color it first. You can use any materials, markers, crayons, colored pencils. I actually already did mine with watercolor paint because that's what I wanted to do. But then I did have to let it dry. It takes at least 15 to 20 minutes to dry. So this is what it looks like dry, and this one. And then I'm going to cut out the fins, and I'm going to put this together. So So I would need my scissors to cut them out. Just like that. And then these are cut, and I'm going to push these to the side. And I'm going to come take this guy. Now this one, I am going to roll from the back like that. I already creased him, so I kind of already know where I want it to go. So I need to put glue on one side. I would recommend a glue stick. And I'm going to put glue on this tab here. And then I'm going to fold it over and press it down. You do have a couple seconds of wiggle room to get it to lay exactly the way you want it. And then I'm going to really press it down. So he's just like that. Glues pretty quickly with the glue stick. Then I'm going to glue his back fin inside. You can either glue it to the top or to the bottom. However you want to do it is fine. Another thing you could do is if you wanted to snip it back here, you don't have to do that. But if you want it to be more rounded like that, you can. But you would have to glue this down. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to put glue on the inside. And then I'm going to put my tail inside just like that. Press it. A little more glue here. And hold it down. All right, last thing we're going to do is attach his side fins. One to each side. And I'm going to put glue here on the tabs. And I'm going to press it down. Press it really good. And then I get to open him back up. He's just like that. You can make as many of these as you want. They're a lot of fun to make. And you could even use them to play with too if you wanted to. Thanks.